Okay. Okay, these are my people. Okay, now you have to record me from my waist up. Okay? Ready?
Yep.
Set. Go. Okay. Even after his death in 1991, Dr. Seuss continues to be the best-selling children's author in the world. We all know about Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham and How the Grinch Stole Christmas. But today I would like to inform you about 3 other of his worldly accomplishments that made him the best-selling children's author in the world. His first book was turned down 27 times before it was even published. The second, he was asked to write a children's primer. And thirdly, after publishing a manuscript and sketches after his death. Okay. The first important accomplishment that helped make Dr. Seuss the best-selling author of children's books was when he first published his first book. It was turned down 27 times, and finally, in 1937, it was published. Like Dr. Seuss says, if things start happening, don't worry, don't stew. Just go along and things will start happening too. The original title of the story was A Story No One Can Beat. This was ultimately published and turned into I Think I Saw That on Mulberry Street. Although his book was the first of his career, it was not his best-selling book. The second important accomplishment made by Dr. Seuss was when he was asked to write a children's primer in 1954. Houghton Mifflin and the Random House asked him to write a children's primer using 220 vocabulary words. This primer was supposed to help literacy of early childhood and the ineffectiveness of the traditional primers. The Cat in the Hat was the result of this primer. This book sold over 1 million copies in the first 3 years and is still number 9 on the best-selling children's book of all time. Quoting Dr. Seuss again, "You have brains in your head, you have feet on your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know. You'll be the guy to decide where you go." Finally, his third accomplishment, making Dr. Seuss's career as a best-selling children's book author, was when an unpublished manuscript and sketches were found after his death. The manuscript was titled The Little Pet Shop. The publishing director and editor from the Random House edited the manuscript and added color to the black and white drawings. Finally, in July of 2015, the reconstruction book was published. When I went to the pet shop, what should I get? Even after death, Dr. Seuss still continues to delight children around the world. As another quote from Dr. Seuss, "If you never did, you should. These things are fun. These things are good." Now, after giving you 3 accomplishments in Dr. Seuss's life, you can see why he's the best-selling author of children's books in the world. Having your first book rejected 27 times, being asked to write a children's primer, and finally having a manuscript published after your death shows that Dr. Seuss has become the best-selling author of children's books in the world. Although he was turned down so many times at the beginning, Dr. Seuss persevered, and even after death still continues to be the best-selling author of children's books in the world. In closing, I would like to quote Dr. Seuss one more time. I don't know where it's gone, and I'm embarrassed. Oh, here it is. Okay. "Remember me and smile, for this is better to forget and remember me and cry." The end. And all my people are still here. And stop.